Hi guys, so if you picked pile 1, this is your reading. How do they view pile 1? How does this person view pile 1? The bottom of the deck is the Emperor, right? And this person views you as the Empress. So this person already views you as their other half. You are the perfect match. You're the one. You're the one that they have been waiting for. They view you as strong and passionate and powerful. They see you as a mirror of themselves. They view you as someone who withholds giving to people because you're scared that people will take advantage of your kindness. You may have been hurt in the past, or you have been through some things, and this person can tell. And because of that, you tend to hide, or at least hold yourself back, the softest parts of yourself, the most loving parts of yourself. You may not tell people exactly how much money you make, or how exactly you feel, or what exactly your opinion of them is. Because you don't know what they will do with that information. You may have PTSD or CPTSD or some sort of overthinking. It might not be as extreme as a mental disorder. It can just be some sort of overthinking, or just protecting yourself in a sense, where you don't want people to know the softest and most kindest and beautiful parts of you, because you don't know what they will do with that. And this person appreciates that. They appreciate that you can protect yourself and you can take care of yourself. You're independent. You're everything they've ever wanted. They have imagined a woman like you, or a guy like you. Whoever you are, you're in your feminine energy. Yeah, sorry about the sound, guys. That sound I would take as confirmation. You are alarms for this person, because they did not expect to meet someone like you. They literally feel hypnotized by you. And right under this, we have the Queen of Water. They feel hypnotized by you. Like, seeing you was fated. It was fated. Something, yeah, it was fated for them to meet you, to see you. I'm going to keep this here. And to experience you. They've met other women. They've fallen in love before. They've liked other girls before. Take this as it resonates based on your gender, but I'm just assuming you are a woman because the Empress came out. But nobody like you, ever. You are so unique to this person. You are so unique to this person, and they want to give you everything. They know you're such a giving and loving person, and because of that, you protect yourself, and they know that you've been through a lot. They can tell that you're very strong. You're very passionate. You're very headstrong. You don't back down. You are a butterfly that has blossomed. You communicate. You set your boundaries. You tell them exactly what you're thinking. And you have strong boundaries. You have no issue moving on from people. You have no issue letting go of people who cross you and who attempt to take advantage of your divinity. Because the Empress is the Queen of Pentacles, it's the Queen of Air, it's the Queen of Water, and the Queen of Fire. You're everything. You're charismatic, you're beautiful, you're smart, you have the money, you're emotionally intelligent. You check off all the boxes for this person and they don't feel good enough for you, because even though they've imagined you and a woman like you their entire life, now that they've met you, they're in awe of you and they're scared that you're going to cut them off. So they very keenly pay attention to your words and they try to be very gentle and soft with you. They may even like to baby you. Like they may like to spoil you and baby you and be an emotionally safe place and space for you, because they can tell that you haven't had that before from your mannerisms, and you probably don't like to show it. You probably don't like to show that you have been through things in your past, because you might not want people to use that against you, and this person can tell, and they don't judge you for it because they understand they've also been through some things. Because to be able to understand you at such a deep level and the way that your defenses are, they experienced it and understand that themselves. It's kind of like if you have a certain wound, like let's say I'm going to use myself as an example. If like having really deep abandonment wounds, for example, I used to have very, very deep abandonment wounds, and until I healed and released that, I never realized when I looked at other people just how many ways they would react defensively in order to avoid abandonment, until I healed that part of me. And so when I see people who are actively in defense of that wound constantly, I understand. I'm like, oh, it's because they have that abandonment wound, you know. Or people who have daddy issues, you can tell based on the ways that they interact with men, how they feel about men, especially if you've had your own and you've healed it. You look back and you're like, how was I even attracted to that guy? He's like 50 years old and I'm, for example, let's say 20. This is just a hypothetical example. But once you heal that wound, then you can look back on it and be like, that was not okay. But when you're in it, when you're in that pain and your inner child feels so deeply unsafe and you're enacting out all of that, you can't see outside of that, because that to you is your psychological and emotional norm, right? And so this person understands that you've been through things, and that's why you are so strong and you don't like to let yourself be seen as weak, because they're also the same. So they can see that part of themselves in you. They see a mirroring of their aspects in you. And you're very good at teamwork. You may also be smart. You may be in school. You might be studying math or physics or some sort of science. You're very creative. I think you're very creative and a star. They literally see you as something that glows. And time with you just flies by so fast that to them, they look at the clock and it's like, how has it been 4 hours? You are a time spot for this person. They love the way you talk. They love the way you articulate your thoughts. And they can tell that you overthink a lot based off the thing that you have been through. And your wounds, you may have been stung a lot, you may have been heartbroken a lot, you may be like in constant fear of something bad happening to you. This person can tell that. And this person, you may have anxiety. You may not like to show it. But regardless of all of that, this person views you from a place of just observation. They're not judging you. They're not thinking any less of you. They just want to know every single part of you, the best and the worst, so they can know you. They don't want to know you so they can label you, or they can judge you, or they can say, oh, she's like this because of that. They're not psychoanalyzing you to abuse you or manipulate you. They just want to know you. That's it. This person literally just wants to know you. They don't mean you harm. At least that's not their intention. They try to be very specific with the words that they use around you because they don't want to use specific words that may trigger you. They might know your trigger words. If you have told that to them, they remember all of your pain or any of your traumas or anything that you have told this person. They remember it. They remember it, and they try not to do that for you. There's certain people that you tell your trauma to, you know, like, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, and this and that, and then later down the line they do that to you again, you know. This is not the type of person who would do that to you again, at least not right now. Like, they can tell that life has broken you before, like all these like cracks in the jar, but you still have pulled yourself together and you're healing. You're still trying to be a part of the goodness in the world, even after everything you've been through. And they try to do the same, you know, like they may have, this is getting specific, this might be for someone, they may have someone else that they're seeing, or they have seen in the past, or they may have been another person that they were in love with in the past. Take it as it resonates. But when they think of that person or are with that person, you know best your situation, it reminds them of you. And how different you are in comparison to what they had experienced. And they just have such a they're in such a disbelief that you exist, even after all they can tell that you've been through. This person might be a water sign, or they might be an air sign. This person is smart, and they might not show how smart they are. They probably observe you no matter what you do. They just want to know. This person just wants to know everything about you. They want to know how you hold your spoon when you're eating cereal. They want to know your favorite song. They want to know the song you hate the most. They want to know what side of the street you like to walk on. Like, such mundane things that are still characteristics that make you unique. This might be someone that you work with. This might be a classmate. It might be someone you're in business with. This person thinks of you a lot. They think you're a giving person. You are a good person. They view you as a good person who's been through a lot and still tries to be good. And is going somewhere in life. You already are in a good place in life, but they know you want to go further. They see you as very ambitious. And this person might be a little conniving. They might be a little sly, you know. They might be manipulative. But with you, they haven't attempted to do that so far, or if they have, you probably know. And you may have set some sort of boundary with them or some sort of limit with them, and now you are strictly in a collaborative relationship with them. Nothing romantic, nothing emotional. Like they're trying to emotionally detach from you. You may, like, there's no feelings involved. They may be growing. This might be a new person. But regardless, there is a lot of thinking about you. This person is very much in their mind about you, and they're overthinking a lot. And they also view you as overthinking a lot. Not about them specifically, but just everything. And just doing a lot. Like you might feel trapped. And you're just trying to take care of yourself. You might push people away. You might be on some sort of medication from some sort of mental illness where you tend to isolate yourself. Like specifically, I would go back to PTSD or CPTSD, or just mental illnesses where you have been hurt and betrayed a lot, maybe BPD. And so you tend to isolate yourself, like see how she's alone here, and heal yourself in isolation. You might not like to be around a lot of people. Like they see your potential. Like they see you, and they also see your inner child, and they see your wounds, and they see your strengths and your weaknesses and your flaws and your insecurities and your beauty and your uniqueness. Like the more they get to know you, the more they want to know you. This person just wants to know you. Like all of you. They just want to know you. They love to know you. You're nothing like they've ever known before. Interacting with you is like entering a different portal or a different universe. And they're just like, wow. Wow. Yeah. They are developing emotions. Like this. It's at the end of the deck. They may be developing emotions. This may be someone you are newly dating, or someone who wants to date you at least. This may be a fulfilling connection. They are trying to be a safe place for you, to be emotionally supportive. They view you as something, as an opportunity, as a person they can grow a relationship with, but they just don't know if you want that with them. They don't know. They can tell that your guard is up, but they can also see you as someone long-term for them. And they're starting to get emotionally involved with you. Like, do you see in this, the Two of Wands, where he's giving the cat the crown, and he's just stepping onto her hand. Like, if you need control to feel safe, because control issues, people who have control issues have it because they have been through such experiences where they felt so unsafe and they were in so much fear that the only way they could be safe and have some sort of power and not feel powerless or helpless was if they controlled the people around them, or if they controlled the situation. And so you may have control issues. And this person can tell, because this person can see your wounds. Like even here, like you see like the arrows on the back. Like when you lie, they know why you lie. They can tell that you lie to protect yourself. Like you're not doing anything to take advantage of them, which is what people typically do when they're being manipulative, right? But for you, they can tell that you're doing it to protect yourself because you just don't want to be harmed. You're just focused on yourself and your success, and you don't want anything to get in the way of that, and you just want to be okay. You just want to be okay, and you just want to go on in life. And they just want to submit to you and give you whatever you need, as much time as you need. Like they are willing to give you control and power if that's what you need to feel safe, if that's what you need in order to keep collaborating with them and spending more time with them. This person just doesn't want to lose you. This person does not want to lose you. Yeah, this person doesn't want to lose you at all. They view you as unforgettable and indispensable. You're irreplaceable to them. And they're like in some sort of haze when it comes to you. Like it's not love. I don't think it's love because there's not enough emotions. It could turn into love. But right now it's more of, since it's so intellectual, I would say it's infatuation. Like this person is infatuated with you and who you are and what your dreams are and what your ambitions are and the way you operate and the way you carry yourself. They're infatuated with everything about you. Not just your looks. You're not just a pretty face to them. You're not just good in one thing to them. You're everything across the board. You're like the ace of all spades. That's what you are. And they want to be a light in the dark for you. Okay, guys, well, that is how your person for pile 1 views you. Yeah. Let's move on to pile 2. If you pick pile 2, this is your pile. How does pile 2's person view them? How does pile 2's person view them? I don't take reversals, so. This person thinks that you have the mindset of what's mine is mine and I'm going to come take it. And no one is going to take it away from me because it's mine. And I said so, and that's it. That's the final word. They view you as someone who comes in quick. You're very passionate and intense. And you are quick to say what you're thinking. You're quick to say what you want. You hold your emotions to yourself. And you are detached emotionally. You don't express yourself emotionally, but you do have emotions. But they can tell that you are possessive or controlling your own feelings. You're someone who likes to control their feelings. It doesn't like to be controlled by their emotions. You like to be more logical and just do what you want. You like to do what you want. You don't like to be told what to do. They view you, this might be a sibling. This might not be a romantic partner. I'm not sure. It could be. This is just someone who views you as family. So this could be family or someone who wants to have a family with you. They think you're beautiful. They think you're fun. You're a very fun person. You are very fun to this person. You're very fun to this person. And they want to keep seeing you. They want to keep spending time with you. You might have cats. You might love jewelry. They might think you're a bit materialistic. And they don't think that's bad specifically because you're able to care for yourself financially. They might think you're spoiled or someone who expects money or material things from others in order to feel loved. Like maybe your number one love language in order to feel loved is gift giving. Maybe that's how you give love or how you receive it. And words of affirmation. This person knows that. You might have talked about love languages before. They think you do what you want and you don't care what anyone thinks. You're quick to tell someone off. You might have a hot temper. Oh, this person is obsessed with you. Or they view you as their obsession. Or they may think you are the type of person to obsess over things. And to do what they desire, no matter how it seems to others or what they think. You just do what you want. They may think you are curious and just follow what you want. Like kids, you know how kids are just like, they just do based on what they see. Like if they're walking down the street and they see an ice cream, they're like, oh my god, I want ice cream. And then they see a park and they're like, I want to go to the park. Like you see and you do. That's how they see you. Like you go with the flow. And you're happy. You're happy with where you are. You're happy with your life. They love the way you dress. They think you have good fashion taste. You have a good sense of fashion. You are also confident in yourself. And you don't want people coming to you empty-handed. You like it when people do things for you. Like this person wants to come towards you. They view you as someone that they would like to come towards. They might plan on sending you a really long text. Like you see the scroll he's sitting on. They might be planning or typing right now in their notes app a long text to send you or an email. That's so specific. That must be for someone. An email. Maybe you block this person and they feel like the only way to come back is through email. And with giving you a gift of some sort so they can get back in your good graces. They view you as someone who feeds their desires, no matter how destructive. You might have, like, you might drink a lot, or you just have some sort of habit that they view as bad. Like, it might be the fact that you like money, and they might view money as bad, and they might think that you are going down like a wrong or like a bad path, and you're like chained to your desires, basically. That's so weird. Who is this person to you guys? Let me get one more card. What did we get? Strength. Let's just put it there. Oh, strength and the King of Air. Yeah, this person is going to be communicating with you soon. You might be texting right now, or they might want to text you. They don't like that they like you. This person likes you, but they don't like that they like you because they think that you are risky to get involved with, because you do what you want, and they don't feel like they can control you or get you to do what they want or to cater to them. And so because of that, they're unsure. This person might lie to you a lot. That's confirmation. This person might be lying to you about something. You know what it is. They might be lying to you about how much money they have because they know that you value money. They might be lying to you about their feelings or wanting a relationship. They might not want a relationship at all. Yeah, they might be triggering your wounds. They might be triggering you. You might be overthinking a lot because of them. And they know this. They know that you are susceptible to that because you're just led by your present state. You might have like goldfish kind of memory. And this person is trying to take advantage of that. I don't know, guys. Who is this? This does not seem like a very good person. I would stay away from them. If I don't know, up to you guys. Take it as it resonates. You know them better than me. But just be careful. This does not seem like someone who is well-intentioned or well-mean. Like, they want to come back. They might not even be in your life right now, which is why they're trying to come back into your good graces. Yeah, like, this is a player. And they view you as something that they want. They want to conquer you. And you are fleeing. You do what you want. You move fast. And they just don't feel like they can hold you in a place where they can manipulate you long enough to take advantage of you. Like, they might view you as someone who sees through them, or might be able to see through them. Maybe you already have. Maybe you blocked this person or got rid of them, and now they're planning on coming back. It's up to you. Like, they might view you as someone who has a mentality of the grass is greener on the other side. And, like, they will never be bored with you because they will constantly have to keep chasing you in order to keep you interested in them and to not focus on other people, because you might have ADHD, or you might just have a short attention span, or like shiny object syndrome. I think that's what it's called. Where, like, you see something new and you're like, oh my god, I want to try that. Like, you might get bored super easily, and this person knows that, and so they're like I need, like, they feel like they need to constantly cater to you and your needs, or else they're not gonna get what they want. And I don't know what this person wants from you. You know them better than I do. But this is someone who how do I explain? Like, they might be talking to their friends about you. They might view you as someone who is supported or protected. Like, you might have brothers, you might have older brothers. You might have people or friends around you who are protecting you or telling you about this person. Like, even here, like when he sees like the crown that's being offered to her, he has a sword in his hand. You know, like, like, if this person had the right place, right time, and right opportunity to get one over on you or take advantage of you or just do what benefits them instead of you, and they could get away with it, they would most likely do it. They would most likely do it. They know you're strong. Like, I don't like this energy, guys. I don't like this energy. This is someone who is plotting on how to get past your guard in order to take advantage of you. And they know you're strong. They know you can take care of yourself and you don't need them. You're able to sustain yourself. Like, you're not someone who's going to like beg them. That's why you're holding yourself back emotionally from them, because you might already know that this person is not good for you. And you might be focusing on yourself and doing what makes you feel good. And they just want to come back and get you to focus back on them. Like, even here, like, you see, like, the cat is just staring at this thing that's just flying by. And, like, he has to literally hold the cat back, or else the cat is just going to jump and go after the bird. You know? Like, they feel like you're the cat, and that's them. And they have to constantly keep an eye on you or hold you somehow or chain you to them so that you don't go after other things. Like, this person is weird, guys. This person, I don't like this energy. I don't, this is weird energy. They know you're smart, or at least they don't want you to be smart, or they think you're smart based on what you're doing and how much time you don't have for them, and that might just be because you're busy and this person is taking this in that way. Either way, I do not like this energy. So you guys know best. Take it as it resonates for you. Just be careful. Just be really careful. And expect this person to reach out, whether you're in contact or not, or you haven't talked. This person is plotting. And I don't think it's good. You know best. So best of luck to you. Because this energy is not it. It is, no. Just, If you chose pile 3, this is your reading. How does this person view my pile 3? 10 of air. Oh, wow. Okay. This is interesting. How does this person view my pile 3? This might be tied to pile 2. It might have been drawn to pile 2, because some of these cards were in pile 2. This is interesting. They might view you, well, this person does view you as someone who is very protective of themselves. You go after what you want. You don't let anything deter you or stop you. You might be a lone wolf. I don't like that word, but it's someone who is very independent and can do things on their own without relying on anybody. They view you as very strong and powerful. You are powerful even on your own to this person and to many others. A lot of people think you're very powerful. They like to listen to what you have to say. You might draw in a lot of darker energies or people who have tried to cross you and you have cut them off. And maybe this person knows someone you've cut off. They know that you are not to be played with. That you have transmuted yourself in some sort of way. And that you are in the process right now of bettering yourself. This is giving an X. This might be an X. Like, they view you as someone who things ended very badly with. They're devastated, you're devastated, and you are emotionally trying to not engage with them. You don't want them for their money. They might have tried to buy you back with money. Just like, no. They view you as someone who's just done with them. You are done with them. You don't want to collaborate with them. You don't want to deal with them anymore. They are just an inconvenience to you now. And they feel left out in the cold. And they view you as someone who sees right through the acts that in the past that have worked on other people, the games they've tried that has worked on other people and does not work on you. It does not work on you. You are done with them and you're now trying to go within yourself to further your momentum so that you can fulfill on your own needs. You can become financially independent. You're going to get the bag. You're done with heartbreak. You're done with whatever this was. This might not even be love. Whatever devastating situation this was, you are just focused on bettering yourself, leveling up. And to have true transformation, right, you have to go within. You have to go within yourself. You have to change your mindset. And that ultimately makes you happy, right? Because when you're doing better mentally, you're doing better physically. And so you might be trying to heal some wounds or pains or whatever this person put you through. You might be facing your demons right now. You might be trying to release any toxic people in your life or any things that are holding you back and harming you or has been harming you. This person views you as extremely detached, like just completely detached and focused on yourself. Because you're just fed up. You're fed up. You want to do better. You know you can do better. And so you're trying to do better. Oh. Justice. Yeah. You want fairness. You want justice. This person might not have given you fairness. I don't know if this card is meant to come out or not. Okay, well, this person just views you as someone who wants fairness and wants justice, and they might not have given you that. Maybe they have. I don't know specifically. All I know is that they know you're changing. They know you want to change, and you are dead serious about it. You might have said in the past, oh, I'm changing, I'm letting this go, and you haven't. But this time, they know you're serious. You are done with toxicity. This might even be a friend. This might be an ex-best friend. This might be someone who was sabotaging you and trying to harm you. This might have been someone who had tried to stifle your light, try to kill your dreams, try to sabotage you. And you saw right through that and you were like, no, you ended it. Or this is a friend who is seeing you as going through a deep transformation and letting go of certain ways you would react to things, which may have hurt you in the long run and done you any good, and to take your time to really analyze situations before you react. You might be learning to respond to people instead of react to them, and be less led by your emotions. You're trying to detach in order to see a bird's eye view of the situation instead of jumping to conclusions. I feel called to take this as a reversal. I typically don't do reversals, but sometimes the energy just... yeah, like you're putting the work and the slow progress to heal and go back to the Empress that... oh, now I know why I felt. Okay. To go back to the Empress that you were before whatever the situation was that has devastated you. Like you're currently... they view you as someone who is going through a very deep anguish. It's like something might have really happened in your life that shook you up. You might have had to let go of something. You're creating a very big change in your life in order to become the woman of your dreams, or the person you've always wanted to be. And you're working towards that. You're putting in the work, step by step, day by day. You are putting in the work to become that. You might have been a very emotional person before, but now you're trying to become more logical. You're trying to focus on your weaknesses and turn them into strengths, or at least make them less obvious to people. Like you're trying to make yourself more well-rounded and just better off so you can be the Empress, you know, and become who you've always wanted to be. This person views you as someone who has the potential to be very great and to go very far in life if they just put in the time to transform and put in the work. Like you're trying to, or they view you as someone who's still working towards becoming better, and you aren't even near the potential that they see you to be capable of. Like when this person sees you, they see wealth. They see wealth, and right now you're not there. Like this, where they see you as wanting to be, this is where you're working towards becoming. And you are trying to let go of a lot of things in order to become back this... actually, maybe you were always an Empress, and then you're going through something devastating that really took a lot from you, that might have killed your like inner fire, you know, like your inner passion, like the sparkle in your eye might have just went away because you went through so much recently, or you've been through so much and you've been isolated and just surrounded by some bad people that you had to get rid of, and now you're just in like a stable enough place that you're reflecting and you're able to see what your part in that was, so that you can assure it doesn't happen to you again, and you can protect yourself from it and lead yourself to becoming an empress. You know, because the empress is very intuitive. She knows, and she's in control. You know, she's in control because she understands her part, and without her there would be no situation in which she would be put down or taken advantage of or hurt. You might have had a miscarriage. This is very specific. And you're trying to build yourself back up after that happened. I'm very sorry if that is your situation. Because I'm just really focused on like the blood running down her legs and her stomach here, and also the baby. Like this might have crushed your dreams. And now you're trying to find yourself and who you were before this loss that took so much from you. And you know that you need to go within yourself to truly change yourself psychologically and emotionally in order to really be happy in your life, because change comes from within, right? Fulfillment comes from within. And that's what you're focusing on. And that is how this person is like viewing you, is that basically as someone who's facing their demons in order to get out of this very heavy place that they have been in, like this sad, dark place they've been in, and they're trying to heal and find their way out of that by going within themselves. Like, you know the saying, to be out of it, you have to go through it. Like, let's say, for example, if you're quitting nicotine, you have to go through withdrawal. So, like, you have that constant from smoking, and then you stop smoking, and you have to go through that withdrawal period, which is very painful, to get out to the other side, which is no addiction, and you're free. But going through it is painful, right? You're not doing just that. You're not just going through it to be sober. You're also doing the work to understand what it takes to never have to go through that again. You're trying to understand yourself psychologically to the point that, why do I even need to smoke? Like, what in me has that desire to reach out for that? Like, how can I replace that with something healthier? And you're doing that while you're also withdrawing and trying to become sober. Like, that's obviously a metaphor. Take it as it resonates. But it's like you're doing everything possible and looking at your healing from all perspectives. And you are very, very quickly transforming. And this person can see that. This person can see you fight your demons one by one. And you're getting to a better place. You're getting to a good place in your life. And good things are coming to you. Like, a lot of riches are coming to you. And wealth doesn't just have to be financial. Like, wealth can be joy. It can be friendship. Wealth can be good food. You know, wealth is so, like, peace is wealth. There are people who have so much money, but they have no peace. Is that truly wealth? Without any peace of mind, but you have like millions of dollars to do whatever you want with, but you're living in a constant state of chaos and fear. Like, how is that wealth? Like, you're questioning things. You're looking at the philosophical side of things, and you're questioning whether the programmings and things you've been taught growing up is really how it is. Is that how you define that? Is that what is serving you? Yeah. Like, you are just trying to burn away and shed your skin and to become someone new. Become another version of yourself. Like, you are looking at the parts of yourself that you have been avoiding because you understand that once you face your shadow and you integrate it, you become a much more powerful version of yourself. Because once you understand your weaknesses and triggers, then nobody can use that against you or trigger you, because you know what's happening, so you can maintain control of the situation. But when you don't know your trigger and someone triggers you, you're obviously in the moment and you react instead of responding. But you are learning how to respond because you understand why you're reacting. I hope that makes sense, guys. But wow, I am proud of you. I don't know who you are, but you are doing great. Keep going. You are going to come to the side of it. You will become the empress and the woman that you dream of. You're doing shadow work. You're doing true shadow work, like looking within yourself and your mirrors and just everything. But you're doing it from a place of like detachment. This is someone who wants to learn from you. This is someone who is learning from you, because they understand that you see your shadow aspects and you are working to integrate those shadow aspects into you so that you are no longer controlled by them, but that you understand them. Like, when you understand your shadow, you are no longer influenced by your shadow. When you understand why, for example, like the cigarette example I gave earlier, like when you understand why you get that craving to go smoke, you know how to stop it, how to replace it with something else, how to not give in. And this person hasn't intellectualized that. They just get it and they're like, oh, okay, I need to go do that. And they're learning from you to take a pause and be like, oh, maybe I can respond like that. Maybe I don't have to react. Like, this is someone who's learning from you. Like, you might not be close to this person. They might be seeing you from a distance. Or maybe this is a friend or a best friend that's long distance and you catch up with them every once in a while and you give them lots of information about you. Or just someone that you are not in constant communication with, but they might be around you. Like, this might be a neighbor, this might be a roommate, this might be a sibling, or this might be like a past partner, someone who checks up on you just to make sure that you're okay. But they're also learning from you and they know you're going to be okay. Yeah, and every time you talk to you, they're excited. They're like, what am I going to learn from her now? Like, they think you're very wise. Like, you are wise to this person because you have learned lessons from your pain. You don't define yourself by your wounds and what you've been through, because you've learned from them and you try not to go through them again because you have learned a lesson. Like, you learn from your mistakes. You're that type of person, the type of person who learns from their mistakes. Even if you learn the hard way, you still learn and you make sure to never do it again. This person might view you as someone they don't have a lot of time with. And so they try to take in as much of you as possible during the time that they're with you. And they just view you as someone who is going to go far in life and do well. And is going to be successful. I'm kind of getting a little bit of evil eye-ish energy from this person. Just make sure to cleanse and protect yourself, guys, while you're in this like state of transformation, so nothing like tips you off balance. Just protect yourself and cleanse, and you'll be fine. But just do a cleanse. Burn some incense, you know, carry some tourmaline with you. Take a bath in some Epsom salt, because salt purifies and protects. Yeah, you're burning away who you were to become a new person. You're shedding your skin. Yeah, I'm like getting a headache. Just do a protection spell, or just cleanse yourself. You know better than I do, but yeah, because you don't want any evil eye to affect you guys, you know? So thank you for listening and for watching. I hope that resonated. And subscribe for more. If you chose pile 4, this is your reading. How does this person do my pile 4? You are communicative. You like to communicate. They view you as communicative. I don't do reversal. So. 3 of Earth. Star and the Moon. Do you see this? 3, Star, Moon, and 3 again. Whoever this says, you're mirroring with them. And 5 of Earth, 3 of Air. Oh my god. Okay. They view you as someone who communicates even in overwhelming times. Even when you're going through despair and tragedy, you still communicate. Like, communication is very important to you. They view you as someone who lets them know of, who's transparent of their state of mind at all times. You're very authentic. You don't like chaos. You like stability and structure. And you are seen as someone who likes to collaborate and work towards things. Like, once you set your mind to something, you make a plan and you attempt to achieve that. You might be very good with English and writing. They might view you as someone who would do very good in journalism or any field that involves a lot of intellectualism, like philosophy, psychology, English, journalism, political science, politics, criminology, anything that involves a lot of thinking, solving things. You might be really good with puzzles. And you're patient. You take your time with things. You don't rush. They view you as someone who does not rush things. Someone who has immense support, or at least few loyal friends, like quality over quantity type of person. And a rare gem. And they're grateful for you. There's someone who is grateful for you. And they want to collaborate with you. They might think you are a very collaborative person. You may love to learn. You may like to do group studies. This might be someone you go to school with. They also view you as mysterious. This person thinks you're mysterious. Even though you're transparent, they just feel like they don't know enough about you or your past. Like, you're transparent about your current state, but they don't know everything about you. Like, you're mysterious to this person and they like it. Even if they've known you for a long time, you still hold mystery to them. Every time they see you, like you see in this, like there's an object here in this and that, and all three of them, it's 3. I keep getting 333. You might be seeing 333 a lot. Like, this person, every time they see you, they're like, oh my god, it's her. Oh my god, it's her. Oh my god, it's the it girl. They view you as that. It doesn't matter if they're happy, if they're sad, if they feel lost, they need support. Anytime they see you, you're just that golden rarity. You're just you. And they love it. They think you're very smart. This person thinks you're really smart. This person thinks you are very smart. You are assertive. You very good at communication and maintaining conversations. You might be a good conversationalist. Oh wow, okay, these just go out. Let's see. Yeah, they view you as a wish come true. To them, you're a wish come true. You're charismatic. This person themselves or you might be an air sign, like Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. And this person basically views you as a dream come true. You're funny, you're enthusiastic, you are fun to be around, you're smart, and you're beautiful. You're very charismatic. You hold attention. You're very magnetic. You attract a lot of attention. And it's like your energy is shifting. Like, they view you as this seductive, intelligent beauty. Like, you know that book, what was it, by Steve Harvey? don't quote me on that, guys. I don't know if it's Steve Harvey Law. It's or not, but it's a book called Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. That book. Like, they view you as having demanding respect, consideration, and being very graceful, but you're also a woman, or you're a man who attract a lot of attention. Either way, you have strong femininity and masculine energy. You're balanced in both aspects. And because of this, they view you as a wish come true, who can fulfill them in the long term, who can give them stability. They view you as someone wealthy. You might also be an earth sign, or this person might be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You might like puzzles. You might read a lot. They view you as someone who needs constant mental stimulation. You like to learn. You like to grow. And you are content and fulfilled within yourself. You are constantly improving. Or at least you are using your beauty or your pretty privilege and your charisma and your enthusiasm to gather more opportunities for yourself. You might work in sales, and you might be trying to make more money using your feminine aspects, like your beauty. You might have long, beautiful brown hair. I'm getting that. Long, beautiful brown hair. They view you as someone who is not afraid to be disappointed. And even if they are disappointed, they can communicate that and set better expectations and move forward. Like, you're not someone who is going to spaz out on them or lash out or like go crazy. Like, you are a very reasonable person. You communicate very well. You aren't the type to manipulate people. They view you as trustworthy and honest. They think you have integrity and good character. You like to self-improve. You like to be doing better. Like, you're focused on yourself. And you have good mental health. You love to sleep. You think that you like to sleep. You might be psychic. They might be able to pick up on that. And like in the dream realm, you might tell this person about your dreams. If you've had any dreams recently. Or they view you as someone who is about to have a lot of change or wants to change a lot and grow and transform in your career, in your job, in your finances, in your reasoning. Like, you are a very calm person. To them, you're a safe space to this person. This person views you as safe. They view you as safe. No matter where they're at in their head or what they're going through, you are this person's safe space. Whether they tell you that, whether they come to you with things, if they do, they think you give great advice. They think you give them great advice to get them through really hard times and to help them go further in life. They view you as someone they could spend the rest of their life with. And they would still feel like that's not enough. Like this person would sit in a room with you in complete silence and they would enjoy every second of it. They wouldn't even need to talk to you to enjoy your company. This person just loves everything with you. They love your silence. They love when you talk. They think you're like a sunflower. Like you're beautiful. You're nourishing. You're motherly. But you're so funny. And you're smart. And you're pretty. And you're just everything. And you're radiant and very magnetic like the sun. Like you shine and you catch a lot of attention. You capture a lot of people's eyes. And they know you're going to really make a big name for yourself. And they just want to be there to see that. This might not be someone you're close with. Like, you might not be telling them every single thing that goes on in your life. This might be an acquaintance. But this person views you as someone who has found peace. You have found peace. And they can see that. This might be someone you go to school with. You're like a wish upon a star for this person. And they want, like they look at you and they're like, how can I do better? How can I do better so that I can get her to be impressed by me so she would want to be around me or to talk to me or spend more time with me. They view you and they're like, I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough. I need to be doing more. I need to be doing more so that I can give her everything she needs and she wants so that she can be happy. Like, this is someone who will cater to your needs and wants to improve themselves to meet whatever standards you require in order to be with you. This is someone who respects you. And they see you as life. Like, they look at you and they see life. Like, they see the meaning of life when they look at you. Like, to them, your existence and who you are is the meaning of life. Like, they're like, she knows the secret to life. She's at peace. She's happy. She knows. What does she know? How can I learn what she knows? How can I be better, to do better, to be around her, so I can know what she knows, so we can both be happy together. You make this person nervous. You intimidate this person. But they like you anyway. This person might live at a distance from you. or they might have come in your dreams a lot. Oh, this person has wet dreams about you. Yeah, that's what that was. Okay, I get it now. This person has wet dreams about you. They do. Or they've dreamt of you before. They have dreamt of you before. They dream of you a lot. They dream of who you were, if they've known you for a long time, of who you were and who you are now. Like your growth, your change. Like being around you, this person's thoughts and their worries and their fears and the chaos they have in their mind just goes completely silent, and it all just goes away, and they can like breathe. Like that's what I was trying to understand earlier by saying like they think you are life. That's what it is. It's that peace that you give them. Being in your presence gives this person peace. They view you with peace.